Hi boys and girls. The months of October and November bring so many great things to the grocery store. Even outside you'll see orange leaves, you see squash, and you'll see sweet potatoes, my very favorite orange thing. Now sweet potatoes have so many good things for you and they're naturally sweet. But the amazing thing about the sweetness in sweet potatoes is that when you eat it, the sugars absorb slowly into the bloodstream instead of super fast like a candy bar or like a piece of cake or something. The difference is the sugar is slower so that it gives you a steady amount of energy and it's great for your digestion instead of a high spike in sugar that kind of steals your energy or might give you a headache. Not only that, but sweet potatoes have vitamin C. Now you know vitamin C kind of helps protect you from the cold or the flu viruses, things that go around. Not only that, but it helps you heal wounds on your skin, right? It also helps to be able to create something called collagen, which gives the elasticity to your skin, right? So it kind of keeps your skin soft and shiny and things like that. Vitamin C is so good for those things and lots more. Join me in the kitchen and I'll tell you a few ways to get sweet potatoes in your diet. We talked about that amazing orange color, right? Wait till you see this. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That is so incredible. It's got these amazing shades of orange and even in the middle it gets a little bit lighter and darker. And it smells amazing. It smells a little sweet too. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up this traditional tomato. Now this entire potato, the sweet potato, costs 98 cents, right? You can make a whole batch of fries with them, sweet potato fries. You can make little tiny cubed potatoes. You can even make mashed potatoes with sweet potatoes for Thanksgiving. Instead of doing the traditional white potato, you can do your sweet potato. Now, these are a little more fibrous than your traditional potato, which means they have a little bit less water content, but they're packed with the nutrients. So we're gonna keep cutting these into little tiny squares. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this pan up with little tiny squares and then little smiley faces, and I'll show you the difference. When I finish it up, I'll show you before I put it into the oven. So when you lay them on the pan, make sure they all have their own kind of space, right? Now these may cook a little bit quicker, and if they do, you can just take the pan out. Be really careful with them. You want them to all kind of be about the same size and then they'll cook evenly, but this half of the pan, like I said, if it takes a little longer, that's okay. All we're gonna do is we're gonna add some healthy fat, which is the olive oil, okay? All right, so all we're gonna do is drizzle a little bit of that olive oil over the pan. Nice. Now I'm going to take some salt, just drizzle it over. A couple pinches of salt should do it. You can always add more, so start with less. And then I like pepper. You don't have to do pepper. You can also flavor them with a lemon or a lime if you like certain things like that. Make sure your hands are washed clean. And all we're going to do is just cover them all with that delicious salt and pepper and oil. Now, those look pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to do the big ones. And once these are all covered, lay them back out individually so they all get their little suntan in the oven, right? And we're going to cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes, but you'll be able to smell when they're done. Now, in here, I want to show you the sweet potato that we've cooked just by itself. So I'm going to put these right here. I'm going to get my oven mitt and I'm going to take this out. Oh, I'm so excited. Show you what that looks like. We'll put these in and I'll show you what these look like in about 15 minutes. So while that's cooking, I want to show you my favorite way to eat these potatoes. Now this is a little hot. All I did was to wash the potato really good, cover it with butter, get your hands all messy, cover it with butter, a little butter, and then salt it around. Then cover it with tin foil, put it in the oven at about 350, 375 for about 30 minutes. Now bigger potatoes are gonna need longer, but, oh, I wish you could smell this. Now I'm gonna cut it right down the side. Remember that orange color we talked about? It just got darker. Woo! Oh my goodness, check this out. I love it. Isn't that amazing? You see that steam? It smells so good. Now, you can eat it just like this. This is perfect. If you don't like these potatoes, you don't want to eat it like a baked potato, wait till it cools off, then get a spoon and scrape out the inside, right? You're kind of missing out because the outsides are almost the best and have a ton of vitamins with that skin. But if you just want to make the mashed potatoes, scoop out the inside, put them in a bowl, add a little bit of sour cream, add a little bit of salt and pepper, however you like to flavor it. But if you want to eat it like this, I like to add just a little bit of butter. All right, oh my goodness, look at that melt on there. Now some people like to make it sweeter. So you take a little, just a little pinch of the brown sugar. Oh my goodness, this is so delicious. Now you could even warm it back up, you know, put it back together and let that butter melt. But I'm gonna take a bite. I can't even wait. So, just gonna dig in here, get a little bit of the butter, a little bit of the brown sugar, and this is zero, like almost zero effort, right? It's amazing. Remember how I talked about it was naturally sweet? It is so incredible. It just feels like the healthiest, warmest bite of goodness. Oh, it is so nummy. So this week, I want you to try and find a way to get this in your diet. If you want to try it as a baked potato, if you want to try it as these delicious potatoes, I'll show you in a minute what these look like, and we'll have a few more ideas. Oh, these are ready to go. They look so good. Oh, nummy. Oh, now see how beautiful they get when they're cooked? They get that dark orange just like the baked potato. Now, actually, they kind of cooked at the same time. So I didn't even have to take the little ones out earlier. So I'm gonna pile up these bigger ones on this side. Now, if you can imagine inviting a friend over, maybe cooking these up for your family one night, maybe on a weekend. This is so easy, but it's an awesome way to be able to get all of your vitamins and minerals and your vitamin C, especially wintertime as these colds are going around. This is a great way. Okay, now I'm gonna pile up these ones. See if I can get these off of here. Now, you can eat the wedges as French fries, right? The other fun thing with some of these little squares is, say you didn't want to eat them all at once, you actually wanted to save them, you could actually just save some of these, put them aside, and put them on a salad. Say you're doing a little spinach salad, right? Take a handful of spinach, put these on there, drizzle a little balsamic vinegar, put a little cheese on there, you're ready to go. But these, oh my goodness, I can smell the olive oil there. They're a little hot. Oh my goodness, I can taste the salt and the pepper, but then you get this burst of sweet from the sweet potato. It's kind of soft and chewy. Incredible. Can you imagine if you offered to make these for Thanksgiving or some holiday? I mean, this is so good. So find some way to eat your sweet potato this week. Share it with your class, share it with your neighbors, and share it with your family. We'll see you outside for yoga. So if you'll notice when you pick up a sweet potato, they have really cool, kind of like eyes on them, just little dots on them. And what those are is the root system. So when they're in the ground, the roots are what absorb the nutrients. So I want you to pretend today while we do yoga that you have roots, right? You don't have to take off your shoes in the classroom, but put your chair forward, stand back behind your desk, and imagine your toes just grew roots, all right? So you have roots right in the ground. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do some breathing. Thumbs on the rib cage. Feel that they're all there. 8 different ribs, 8 to 9. Nice job. Tap your stomach. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. See if you can go all the way up to 10. Inhale. Open up the rib cage and exhale. Push all that air out. One more time, inhale. Open up the shoulders, a little more room to breathe. And exhale. This time, take your fingertips behind you, clasp them back, and stretch your knuckles towards the ground. Here we go, one more breath, inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Now we're gonna stretch up and do a really cool pose called big toe posture. Okay, here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Now as you get close to the ground, some of you may be right here. Some of you may be able to touch the ground without it hurting. What I want you to do is find a comfortable position. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. Make sure your feet are kind of rooted to the ground. All you're going to do is take your peace fingers, put them together like this. You're going to slide them in between right around that big toe and lift up on it. Okay? Now once you're here, if it's too tight, bend your knees, right? But if you can stay here, go ahead and stay here and then take 5 deep breaths. Okay, here we go. Inhale. Exhale. And with each and every exhale, see if you can bring your chest a little closer to your legs. Okay, try it again. Inhale. Big deep breaths and exhale. Nice job. Lift your heels up just a bit and try it again. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Move your head side to side, relax your neck. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Slowly roll up. Nice. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale back down. Let's try it one more time, a little faster. Inhale. Exhale. Now remember, if you're here, it's okay. Just bend the knees, wrap your fingers around your toes, and then slowly try to straighten your legs. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Now this one should be a little bit easier, right? Slowly move to where you feel that muscle is getting a good stretch and send oxygen right into those muscles. Now I feel it on the back of my leg. See if you can identify where you feel it. Inhale. Exhale. Get that breath to go all the way up the spine. Lift your heels off if it feels too tight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, now while you're here, take this right hand and place it on the left foot. You ready? We're going to do a twist. Left hand comes all the way up and reach the crown of the head forward. 2 big breaths here. So even though you're in a twist position, see if you can make that breath big and long and deep. Nice job. Switching to the other side, windmill that arm all the way over to the other side. Lift that right arm all the way up. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. You can even fold that arm back behind you if you'd like. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Drop it back down and slowly roll up. Inhale up and exhale back down. Nice job. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do the stair climber. Okay, here we go. So I want you to lift your right leg and your left arm as we try to climb the stairs. Now we're going to get our heart rate up. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Feel your heart rate for a minute. Did you get it up? Nice job. You're using your magnesium for this, right? Helping your heart rate to beat, to keep an even, steady rhythm. Good job. Let's try it a little faster this time. 10 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Nice job. Last stretch. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. This time, if you want to do the same thing, big toe posture, go ahead and do that. I'm going to challenge you to try a different one. Get your hands flat on the floor. Slide them underneath your feet like this. It's going to feel tight, but all you're going to do is keep your knees bent and continue to take that breathing until you can straighten a little bit more with each exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your neck. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Nice job. Go ahead and bend your knees and come into a seated position. Nice work. When you do yoga, you don't even have to have a mat, right? You can stretch anywhere you want at any time, right? If you're just feeling kind of drowsy or maybe a little stressed or worried about something, go ahead and take a few stretches. Get your head below your heart and let your blood kind of circulate throughout your brain and your body. All right, rest your hands. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Ready? Imagine you're growing roots in those toes and in the feet, and you're rooted right to the ground. Here we go. Inhale. Try to be so still that you can hear that sound of your own breathing. Forty more seconds. Keep your mind focused on the sound of the breath. Every part of your body is rooted to the ground. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And move your head from side to side. Good. Take a minute to notice if any of your muscles are tight, or if you feel kind of any tightness in your shoulders or your neck. That'll tell you where you typically hold that stress or where your muscles hold the tension. All right, kind of wiggle it out. Let's take one final breath up to 10. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And exhale back down. Nice job, guys. We'll see you next week on Yoga Me Do.